From Global's newsroom at 2 o'clock, a woman has been found guilty of murdering her partner's 16-month-old daughter in West Yorkshire. Star Hobson suffered utterly catastrophic injuries after months of abuse from Savannah Brockhill. Star's mother, Frankie Smith, was cleared of murder but convicted of causing or allowing the toddler's death in September. Mark Swift is Detective Chief Superintendent of West Yorkshire Police.
This has been a particularly upsetting, distressing investigation for everybody involved. No child should ever suffer as Star suffered, and particularly not at the hands of those that are supposed to be caring for them and love them the most.
There are no available PCR coronavirus test slots at walk-in or drive-through sites in some parts of England. The government website briefly said there were no slots in the country at all earlier. Places like Berkshire, Middlesex and the Isle of Wight have none available. Meanwhile, there are very few in London, Surrey and Stockton-on-Tees. Scotland's First Minister is due to announce a decision on further coronavirus restrictions. Nicola Sturgeon will make a statement at Holyrood this afternoon in response to the growing outbreak of Omicron. LBC's Scotland political editor Gina Davidson has more.
The Cabinet will meet this morning to consider all the latest data and whether or not any more restrictions are necessary, but the feeling, certainly from ministers who've been interviewed this week already about potential restrictions, is that they are inevitable.
There's a warning schools in England are seeing very severe low attendance among pupils and teachers. A union says one school had a quarter of its staff off for 3 weeks as the Omicron variant continues to spread. Some schools and colleges have switched to remote learning ahead of the Christmas holidays. Two of the UK's biggest bus firms have come together as National Express has agreed an all-share takeover of rival Stagecoach. Combined, the business will be worth around £1.9 billion. And the chief executive of BAFTA will step down from her role in 2023 after 25 years. Amanda Berry says she thought she'd only stay a few years when she first joined, but her ambition for the organisation just kept growing. In the city, a short time ago, the FTSE 100 was trading up 12 points at 72.44. The pound buys $1.32 and €1.17. LBC weather: persistent spells of rain for northern and western Scotland, largely dry and cloudy elsewhere, highs of 14 degrees. From Global's newsroom for LBC, I'm Amelia Cox.